Best Roe Parrish on your screen. We just witnessed the Milwaukee Bucks, even the series against the Orlando Magic, 15-point win coming after the 12-point loss. I got to bring in my running buddies with me, the Hall of Famer Grant Hill, the Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell. Coach, we're going to start with you. The only difference is my glasses are actually prescribed. G Hill is obviously one of the coolest of the cool in the building. So you just sit there, look chill like Babyface for a minute, just post about maybe have a glass of wine, you pull it up and relax. We're going to let Sam break down Giannis, who comes in. We know that he can set up the offense, but his ability to facilitate came through big in this game and game two.
Yeah, and everybody that plays against Giannis, they try to take a page out of the Raptors playbook. They try to build a wall. And look, the Orlando Magic does a great job building the wall. You have 5 guys with a foot in the paint. And what Giannis does, he realizes that. He does a pirouette, throws it back. Chris Middleton drives, drops it off to Brook Lopez. Here's Giannis again. Look at the defense when he catches the ball. All 5 guys with a foot in the paint. You got 3 guys up there like an offensive lineman. He finds a wide open Pat Connaughton for a wide open 3. And this is the thing that Giannis does. He creates opportunities for his teammates. Again, 4 guys building the wall. Again, Giannis passes the ball to a wide open Conley for a wide open 3. And then again, here's Giannis coming off a little simple brush screen. Watch this. 3 Orlando Magic guys go with him. Again, they find a wide open Kyle Korver in the corner for another wide open 3. And here's Giannis again. He's posting up. Watch the crowd. Look at that. You got 3 Orlando Magic players around him. Brook Lopez does the smart thing by diving to the front of the rim. Giannis finds the 4 layup. So even when Giannis is not scoring, whenever that ball touches his hand, guys, the wall is going to form. Now it's up to Giannis to find his teammates, and it's up to his teammates to make a play to make Orlando pay. The
MVP, the point forward, had 5 assists today, making plays, but also having the hockey assists that don't naturally show up in the box score. Grant Hill obviously was a point forward in his day, often ran into some of these problems. How did you address these problems when you were out on the floor handling these different defenses that are thrown at you by the opposing coaches?
Well, the game was a lot different back in the 90s. Obviously the spacing wasn't quite like it is now. Now you see a team like Milwaukee. Giannis has the ball. 4 guys on the perimeter, all very capable three-point shooters. I did play with Dumars and Joe Dumars, Lindsey Hunter, Terry Mills, who was one of the first sort of stretch fours, a big guy that could take you out and shoot corners. And so a lot of times you're penetrating, getting into the paint, and then reading the defense. A lot of what Sam says, if they're going to form a wall, you're going to find somebody open. If not, you're one-on-one, and you got a high chance of getting to the basket, getting to the free throw line, and ultimately scoring. So, but when the ball's in your hand and you're a point forward or in that kind of role that Giannis plays for his team, you always have to sort of be aware. You have to be aware not just of the guy guarding you, but you're looking at everybody. You're looking at everybody on the floor, surveying as you penetrate, as you probe, understanding where people are. And Giannis tonight did a really good job. They took that away from him. He was able to find his teammates. And as Sam said, they were able to knock down those shots.
Speaking of great awareness, got to give a shout out to you, the ability to find some shades that resembled the glasses that are prescribed that I have on with the quickness. That's spectacular, Grant Hill.
Find him. He just looked in his 1967 bag.
Just understand, I have a bright light in here. And so it's not a script, but my eyes were getting a little strained earlier, so I'm just, putting it on to protect my eyes.
Very smart, very aware as always. Someone else who's smart is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Had a 20-20 game, the second player to do that in Milwaukee Bucks history. We heard from him after the game.
After last game, George Hill said that he thought this group was in need of a little bit of soul searching. What was the biggest difference between game 1 and game 2?
We just came out, played hard. I think we had an excellent film session. We were able to see, what we were doing wrong. And it was a lot of effort plays, like we wasn't playing hard enough. And, our whole mindset in this game was to come out, play hard, play together. And as long as we get stops, we're going to figure it out on offense. But I think the team did a great job in the first quarter, setting the tone, coming out hard, playing hard, rebounding the ball, and just making the right play.
Brooke, I'm going to ask you to put on your Stanford professor hat instead of your Stanford student hat for a minute here. Bud has often said that what you all do starts on the defensive end. When you got back to your defensive identity tonight, how would you grade that defensive effort?
The effort, it was definitely an A, hopefully my mom would be proud of that assessment, but that's the most important thing. I think in game one, they came in and they just outworked us, and that's not something we can allow. That's not the team we are, and we felt that the way we came out tonight, that's really who we are, and regardless of what happens offensively, we just got to come out, play with energy, play hard, and outwork our opponent each and every night.
Thank you. And Giannis, lastly for you, what does getting back to playing Bucks basketball, this brand of basketball, do for your confidence going forward?
Feels good. It feels good to be us. It feels good to play hard. It feels good to win. And we just got to keep it up. We got to keep it up. We got to take it game by game, day by day, and get better and keep playing hard.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
That Bucks opponent that Brooke Lopez was talking about, the Magic head coach, Steve Clifford.
What occurred with the offense in the first half? Was that a product more of adjustments Milwaukee made, or simply a product of missing shots that your team made last game?
I would say a combination of both. I thought they were really good. We took a lot of quick shots early in the game. It wasn't the first half, it was the first quarter. We had scored 30 in the second quarter, and I thought in the second and third quarters our offense was really we've got to, against them, you've got to get the ball moving. We didn't do that early. We did miss some shots, but definitely their ball pressure, they were into us more, and it definitely impacted the way that we played offense.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
If you identified rebounding as being a key for this game in particular, how did you feel your team did on the glass, and what are you looking for in that area?
Oh, I thought we got crushed. I think that's the biggest, the first quarter offense and the rebounding overall. I mean, they had, we were minus 15. They had 17 second chance points. There's no way we have a chance in the series if we're not going to start hitting people, running down loose balls. I mean, we had a stretch in the third quarter. It was 12 loose ball. We tried to dribble it, ends up getting knocked away. It was 14 because we had just blown a set. We had it at 12, blew a set. They miss. We should have had the rebound. Instead of grabbing it, we try to dribble it, gets knocked away, and Connaughton hits a three, back to 17. And those are the things against a team like this you can't do.
Dan Savage.
Cliff, especially in the first half, how did you feel your team did defending the pick and roll? I know, they're going to knock down some shots, but what did you see?
Yeah, I got to watch the film because I told the guys at halftime, we're all over the place off the ball too. They hurt us. We were much better in the end of the third quarter and the fourth. I thought our pick and roll defense was better, but we got to be able to get into the ball, not let them drive away, and have a chance of controlling the ball. And if not, it's going to be hard. We were better as the game went on. In the second quarter in particular, it was a real struggle.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
On initial, just watching the game the first time through, it seemed like the wall was a little less effective this game. Was that your initial impression too? Oh,
we still had a chance there in the fourth quarter. We blew two coverages, and one of them was, broken play, Giannis at the top, and we got to be there. So, they were terrific, and we made a lot. I told our guys, I thought we were very uncharacteristic. We're, even on our bad nights, we're very disciplined defensively, and we were not tonight at all.
Adam Shadow, Fox 35.
Hey, Coach, how do you guard against this kind of a loss being demoralizing and having kind of a letdown from this point on?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, the guys I thought they were great during the game. It's hard when you play a team of this caliber and you dig yourself a hole early. You have to put so much effort into working your way back into the game. And yet the guys on the bench were terrific, positive, and even after in the locker room, I'm not really worried about that.
Mike Bianchi, Orlando Sentinel.
Yeah, Coach, is there any encouragement at all? As you mentioned, I mean, you guys shot so badly there in the first half and the first quarter, but you did hang around in the fourth quarter. I mean, I think you were within 8 or 9. There were 5 or 6 minutes left. No,
we had chances. That's where, again, we made I mean, just like defensively, we gave up 6 points just running around on stuff that we don't do, and guys, gambles and stuff like that, and that's not part of what we're doing. So we'll see all that tomorrow. The one thing I thought in the first half was our struggles to score impacted us at the defensive end. We got a little bit antsy. We weren't as disciplined. And again, they were very, very good. So I mean, look, they're a championship caliber team. They played like it tonight, and we'll